Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Lots of Lobang.
Yeah, we took a week's break last week.
Yeah,
but now we're back with a vengeance.
took some time off just in time for the chaos.
We were waiting for a story to break, and
Yeah.
the story broke. We were waiting. We were just
Yeah.
we were pondering, like, what if we skipped a week? Something might happen.
Something's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I feel it. Well, we felt it.
we can smell it.
We can smell
We
it.
can smell the story in the air.
Dirty is about to happen. Like,
Yeah.
it's like a time bomb about to go off,
Some filth.
Yeah,
and it exploded.
it's
man.
not just a story broke, but lives were broken as well.
It's like
Lives were
uncontrollable
broken, yeah.
diarrhea just happened at one go. One thing happened. You just ate one spoiled
Splatter.
lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing, and just non-stop, like vomiting through the mouth,
Yeah,
through the anus and the ears, everything. You're just crying. You can't stop.
yeah.
You're
And
begging God. It's like, why?
does it
why
does
you
it does it taste and smell like Vietnamese shit?
Vietnamese coffee.
It's when you mix all the cuisines together.
Yeah.
All the
Does it
sides.
smell like pho?
It's Thai chili with pho in Malaysian laksa,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then all combined with some Chinese.
and you
seafood.
bought it at Tanglin's shopping center.
Yeah.
That's what happened in
and
Singapore.
He made it without gloves and all.
Yeah.
Yes.
So today's story is the very timely story of how a KTV broke Singapore.
Not one KTV.
Multiple KTVs.
Let's put it into context here.
How its culture and its underground growings, how it was brewing. It was almost like a special pot
Yeah.
that brewed and brewed.
Wait, okay. Shall we give our foreign listeners context here?
Oh, karaoke. KTV stands for karaoke television. Actually, not really. It's like
It- Yeah.
karaoke television.
It's like karaoke, but not family friendly.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a definition of KTV,
Now
at
there's-
least in
Now
Singapore.
there's
lah.
many much more. It's Kiss the Virus,
Oh.
Ghana the Virus.
Ghana.
Right.
Yeah, you know all this kind of thing. The virus just comes out lah. But
Yeah.
we have a I think every country, every Southeast Asian, probably every country lah might have a culture, a nightlife culture.
Yeah.
Ours just happens to be a karaoke centric.
No. It's not karaoke centric at all.
Well, okay, like it's
Well,
it's,
this idea, but the idea of KTV actually originated from Japan, though.
yeah,
Yes.
so it's
Yeah.
it's a karaoke, not really karaoke. It's just
So
what's this called? Hostess bar
yeah, it's run.
fusion.
I think it's run by. It's the idea of singing in a room when you're being accompanied by hot women.
Yes, very hot women.
Yeah, that's the whole idea of
Hostesses lah,
KTV.
hostesses lah.
Actually, we don't have to say hot women, just women.
Just women.
Women,
Just
yeah,
women.
But it helps. It helps if they are good looking.
Of course.
No,
Yeah.
it helps if the place is a bit.
It helps
darkly
you
lit.
sustain your place in the market if you're
Yeah.
offering a good product.
If it's
Yeah.
darkly lit and they're
Capitalism
and they're
101.
plastic up, right?
Yeah.
Usually you can't really
Yeah.
tell.
So for this story, it actually broke quite recently, a couple of days ago, right? Early this
couple of
week.
days ago.
Yeah.
Early this
So-
week, where there were about 40 cases of COVID.
40 first, then 59, right?
What is it? The first one. The
No,
first one it broke was like 46,
It
right?
first went in like 18 or something like that.
Right.
The initial jump spike in cases, and
Yeah.
then it went up to like 40 something.
Right.
Then it went up to 53,
Yeah.
and I think yesterday
But
or
over
what
here
it
we're
was
not
like
really-
40 something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not too focused on the numbers. It's just that we know it's large. It got
So-
really large.
Yeah,
I think
okay,
it was
so-
0.
So what happened here is that KTVs are outlets where you can go, buy drinks, and because you have bought drinks, you get a room to sing karaoke in.
Yeah.
And usually you're accompanied by women, right?
Yes.
So you pay them for their company.
You either book them or you let them do this thing called a butterfly.
Yes. Right?
All
So
covered,
yeah.
all exposed.
it all got exposed by the
snitches-
Chinese
the
Asia
snitches
article.
Yeah, but
not caring about
but
the
I guess
stitches.
every guy who read the article will be like, yeah, we already know what this means.
No,
but all the wives didn't.
yeah, the wives, the girlfriends, the mothers didn't.
Now everybody knows.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Now
Yeah.
anyone that was ever in the dark, now anyone that ever heard their
that
spouse
was like
or
a
their
major expose,
yeah, so
right? Yeah.
so a spouse or boyfriend say like, oh, I'm going KTV with my friends. Oh, KTV, I enjoy singing. It's like, yeah, you like to sing, or you go there and sing. Oh, Bon Jovi, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's like go and sing. Now they're like, we
We know why you are going to sing. You're not really going there to sing. You're going there to make friends.
See what you come back, tell me you have
Is
very
someone going to sing into your mic? That's what.
So when you told me that
That's the
you
question that
ate a
they-
lot of papaya, now I know what it means. You want
Pineapple,
to
pineapple.
Pineapple, yeah.
papaya, pineapple or whatever thing, huh?
Yeah.
You
So-
enjoy Vietnamese cuisine.
So ever since the lockdown in 2020, when you had the first phase 2 lockdown.
When CB came,
Nightlife, and especially KTV,
and the-
KTV nightlife has been made illegal.
Okay, so all nightlife came to a standstill, right?
standstill.
So nightclubs, KTVs, bars,
For this
pubs,
very reason.
all closed down.
For this for the reason that this happened, because
Yeah.
it's a super spreader. It's a
Nah, let's
Okay,
let's not spread falsehoods here. We don't want our episode to be flagged, on YouTube. Then they got the
you're gonna get it flagged, not
No,
me.
no, no,
I'm
no.
The info, right? The COVID info.
the COVID info.
Please-
we
please
don't
search
need that.
the-
We don't need that.
Yeah.
Eyes on the side of government. Yeah.
Let's not be shows here. Yeah. Okay. So all these nightlife venues got shut down.
Yeah.
So the only venues that were allowed to continue operations
F&B.
were food and beverage outlets.
Yeah.
So you have to be selling food, and then by virtue of you selling food, you can sell alcohol as well.
Yeah.
But it was takeaway.
Right.
And then eventually, when things got
10:30.
when things got a little bit better according to the government, whatever they mean by better, it was like, okay, you can operate, and 5 people
Mm-hmm.
can consume
Oh,
food.
it was 5.
Yeah, 5. It was 5 people can consume food.
Yeah.
And drinks without mingling, with rules like you need to wear masks in between of your food, drinks, and all.
I think by now most of them will know this.
Yeah.
Mo-
So
most of them-
that happened, and then it got upscaled to 8 and shit like that. So in between, these nightlife outlets were like, "Fuck, we are not making any money.
Yeah.
We can't
they
still
convert
operate." So they were like, "Okay, there's an avenue where you can convert your license from entertainment to food and beverage license."
Yep.
So quite a number of these companies pivoted, right? They were like, "Okay, let's change it. Let's change our infrastructure. Let's do everything. Let's set up as cinemas, as restaurants, whatever."
Yeah.
So these KTVs followed that plan, and they pivoted into food and beverage outlets.
Right.
But you've got to keep in mind, who were their staff? Their staff were
Women.
mainly women who were employed to be hostesses. So they would be sitting down with their clients, drinking with them, singing with them, doing whatever else with them, right? It's up to your imagination to figure out what they were doing, what else they were doing, right? So at this point, you have got women under your payroll.
Yeah.
You are housing them,
Yeah. Feeding them.
feeding them, you are paying them, and they're not working. You're
Yeah.
not earning.
You're going to reds.
Yeah. So these KTV outlets pivoted F&B. But what were the women supposed to do?
They were meant to be servers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So instead of service,
They became patrons.
they became a different kind of patron.
Yeah. So
They
I
started
thought-
sitting
I
down.
thought it was actually quite clever that they found that loophole. Or maybe not clever. It's just that maybe it was just staring them in the face, but not me. When I first heard about it, there's this thing where it's now an F&B,
Yeah.
which is like a very elite or atas hawker center. You go eat food, buy drinks, everything else. Who's to say? If you go down there and sit down and you order your beer, and this very attractive
Female.
female walk by and say like, "Oh, no seat. Can I sit with you?" And you be like, "Fine. Like, you want some food?"
Yeah.
Wants it being gentlemanly and you know, like hospitality, and like we want to show people we are accepting. So yeah, come and sit down. So she eat some food, and then she just hey, there got seat open. Sorry to disturb you. I go over there. Then she goes sit down there, empty seat. But another few guys come and ask her, "Can we sit with you?" And then they
Yeah.
happen to sit down there.
So they're just doing the butterfly effect while having food.
Yeah.
So there's no
so you
singing
see,
involved.
Under these guys, right? There was
Oh yeah, there's definitely no singing involved. That's not allowed.
The only
Yeah.
singing is their own internal singing when they sing to each other lah. So that was their new twist on the butterflying. So it was a loophole way of doing it. I'm guessing that
That was taken advantage of, lah.
no, that's again me spinning a story
No,
because
but-
you see, they could just forget
But
that. Like, no, you
that's
come in
exactly how those establishments spend it. They
Huh?
took it to the next level.
Mm.
They were like, "Why stop your butterflying here?
Yeah.
Butterfly to other venues.
To other ones. So
Right.
I'm still hungry, but I don't want this one. I heard the fries on the other side.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over there.
I'm just going to take a cab right now.
Here,
Right.
Go to
French
another
fry,
venue.
there's sweet potato, healthier.
Yeah.
Right? So at some point, people started to get PCR tested from don't know where lah. Someone went to say I'm sick.
I actually don't know how the spread became. I think one of the Vietnamese girls got sick,
Okay.
and they found out that it was not them. It was spread to her by one of the other patron.
Yeah, which is also far-fetched lah.
If I'm not mistaken.
No, that's what
how,
that's
how
what
is
the
it? Yeah.
no, that's what
Because I
the
don't know.
story is lah. But that is also most likely false. But it was very convenient,
Mm.
and now there have been 200,000 people.
Right.
No, that was a misprint.
Is it?
2,000.
Oh, it was only 2,000.
They retracted back.
Oh, fuck it hell.
200,000 was too much lah.
Oh yeah, like fuck.
Daniel told me.
Singapore full of I for a moment I was like, wow, a lot of
No.
honest or really fearful people.
Yeah.
Like 200,000 people. So 2,000. Okay.
My cousin
that's-
also said the same thing. 200,000.
Wait,
200,000.
so what is this? 2,000
people
people.
quarantine.
Oh wow! Because of this outbreak, recent outbreak
they
in
cast
KTV.
a white net.
Oh,
So
you know why?
basically,
Because of
anyone
yeah.
that anyone that has contact with the people they trace, they just take those people. Or
Oh no
anyone
no no
that-
no no!
or
So
what.
the government came out with a notice saying that anyone who has gone to a KTV
Right.
over the past week,
Yeah.
please go to this website. Just go to Google and put KTV testing,
Right.
and you will be guided to a website. Click on the website
yeah,
and go to
uh,
those clinics or wherever the
It will
places where
be
you can go for the swab test. It will
unde-
all be
yeah, not
anonymous.
Yeah.
Right.
We
Discreet.
It will all be discreet. We won't like disclose anything that you are here for the
Tell-
KTV testing, whatever.
Tell that
Right.
to the guy
Right.
who got escorted away for quarantine.
Yeah.
From the Asian condo. That guy is exposed.
Oh yeah, the Asian condo one. Yeah.
That
yeah.
one, his neighbor knows.
His
Every-
wife, his family.
His wife.
The person who was taking the photo from another side outside of the condo also knows.
Who do you think packed his clothes? Take. Then say it only 14 days.
Wow, but
Oh,
that
no,
guy,
take,
I think that guy was part of ASEAN lah. He was there to meet people from Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
gave
was
him
building
all-
peace. He was
Yeah,
building
he
peace.
was
And
on a
Peace
peace
talks.
mission.
Yeah, peace talks.
And I think there's a meme going out there about that heroic satay store assistant.
What happened?
Not
Oh,
hero-
yeah,
not
yeah.
heroic to some. but
Wait, in
he-
Toa Payoh ah?
But yeah,
In
not
Toa Payoh.
heroic to some, but heroic to the rest because he became the fall guy for everyone else.
Wow.
Hey, how come you have to go for swab test? Hey, you go KTV naughty. No. I go Toa Payoh, eat satay. The assistant lah, he never wash his hand.
Right. Smart.
Yeah,
He's a
so
small
so
guy,
that guy
tall
was
guy.
highlighted out as
Right.
being one person who is from the KTV
You know
cluster.
how many
like,
guys
fuck.
like, what? Yeah, I go Toa Payoh. Yeah, stupid. I go eat there.
Okay, but you see, I've got a major. Oh, okay. So this happened, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
So now, because of this, from the 19th of July, F&B outlets have to revert back to
Two
two
people.
people per table,
Yeah.
unless they can go up to 5 people per table, but everyone has to be either vaccinated, or you have children under the age of 12, or you have to take antibody test, the quick test,
Mm.
and the F&B outlet has to say that we allow all of this.
Yeah.
So if they allow it, then you can fall into these criteria, and you can still have 5 people per table,
Right.
right? So now there are people on like Twitter and all who are blaming these patrons of KTVs for the current situation, for these harsh measures,
Right.
right?
I
Yeah.
mean, it was an explosion of numbers lah. Everyone
And
was
I don't want to like pull in race here,
Mm.
but I think it was this morning that I saw the reports. So Hari Raya Haji is next week, right?
Yeah.
So wait, is it next week or is it on the
Tuesday.
9th?
Tuesday. Yeah.
So it's on the 20th. So now Muslims or Malay people who are celebrating the festival, they are encouraged to be cautious
Right.
and follow social distancing and all the measures that have been put in place lah.
Mm.
So Twitter actually went a little bit apeshit, saying that all because of all these old chikopes We have to. But I don't see any change to the number of visitors a house can have.
Yeah, what's the number now? 5, right?
Still 5.
Still 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where's the change?
Yeah.
They
I
wanna
guess
go-
they can't
wanna
dine
go-
out lah.
yeah,
That's
they
the
can't
only
dine.
issue lah.
Yeah, but they can't afford it either way. So
Oh, Lim Wei Ming. We need a Melayu one. We need a Melayu one.
We need a sound table lah. We need
Yeah,
an
you need
actual
a-
button.
Yeah.
yeah, we need a soundboard lah. Let's
Can't
work on
keep
that.
making
Yeah.
use of.
But I guess there's always Kampong Glam where the food is cheap.
Because that one's closer to town.
Yeah. Nasi
Because-
lemak going for $4. Okay lah, can.
Open
No, that
one
one-
floodgate, you just let all the water through. We press that one to close the gate. Close. You press only close. a
Yeah.
little bit.
No,
But,
but okay. The thing is that race is so easy to you just like
No,
everything
the
also
thing
you
is
blame
that
on someone else.
Before you brought it up, right? I actually forgot about the holiday that was happening. It's so close to it.
What holiday is happening? Oh, next week. Okay.
Yeah.
Hari
It's-
Raya
It's so
Haji.
close to
Yeah.
it. 19th of.
But have you
so
guys
close
seen the pictures
20.
that were being leaked of the fucking KTV?
Yeah, Sean,
It's fucking wow, man.
dude, it's
go-
huge.
Yeah.
I was like, what the?
The
fuck is
girls
this?
in there were like half clothed.
Is
With
it?
the tits out.
No, the article that I sent into our group chat had a Man United fan eating and having drinks. I was like, fuck, yeah, scum.
So there were pictures being
Oh, shit.
circulating. My friend actually sent me.
Oh.
But I don't know whether it was this during the whole during the event or was this prior to that.
Hey, that guy's looking at in her eyes. That's a gentleman.
Yeah, I
right
think you
there.
see like the girls working there.
No, I don't think these pictures are genuine. I don't think so.
Oddly enough, right? They are born every day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not their birthday.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Or maybe when they lost their virginity.
I like how they pronounce birthday. Happy birthday, birthday.
Look
No,
at that.
it's
Look
when-
how big this place is.
It's
How
probably
many
when
people are?
Dude,
it's probably when they got the implants. Where is
dude, this
this?
is not a KTV. This is
Hey, this
fucking
is-
not a
This
KTV.
this icon.
This looks like a.
That's a disco.
That looks like
That's a Thai disco. Or some
Okay,
shit.
this might not happen like during the past week, but I mean,
It makes it makes you.
This is definitely not
cannot be
Singapore.
right.
This is
definitely
fucking
not
definitely not
Singapore
Singapore.
This can't be Singapore lah. Let me get a closer look at the. This is definitely not Singapore lah. I cannot believe that this happened.
This is
here.
definitely not Singapore. I need to use the washroom.
See not? This is definitely not Singapore. Or I could be wrong. I don't know, man.
If I don't come back in 2 minutes, please not.
Is this really?
I don't know, dude.
Wow. Okay, I'm sorry, but we're looking at some things that we cannot share. But I refuse to be. The singing could be from Singapore, but
Yeah.
holy smokes! No wonder it spread lah. What the hell's going on here? That oh my god, unsanitary. No lah, cannot be Singapore.
I don't know. I don't know if this is Singapore though. I don't know if this is
I'd
Singapore.
be shocked if it was.
Yeah.
And I can also tell you how dead those guys would be.
But Moon KTV manager leaked. So some of the image, I don't know. Hang on.
It could be lah. I guess we won't rule it out.
But I've heard stories of how like some of these KTVs they actually lock the doors. So the doors have like the karaoke lounges, right? They have windows at the doors,
Yeah.
so you can actually look in to see the
Yeah.
patrons inside. But
Yeah.
these KTVs, the doors do not have that window, and it's complete privacy. When if you shut the door and you lock it, you can lock from the inside.
Then I don't think.
So I've heard stories
I don't
of-
think they'll pass.
So I heard illegal ones lah.
Oh,
So I
illegal
heard
one.
stories where this kind of girls like you go into a room and then they come in, and if you know like the manager or the people who run the place, they can actually like lock the doors and you can do shit inside.
Lock the doors.
Yeah, so no one can come
They
in.
definitely have to be illegal.
And,
Cause
and a lot of these KTVs have toilets in there as well.
because I think locking the doors for this kind of case is like fire hazards.
Yeah, but I mean when you're drunk and you want to get laid,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
the problem,
Fuck the
because-
shit lah.
Because there's alcohol,
Yeah,
you allow the patrons to lock it from the inside,
yeah,
and there's no window.
yeah. So
like it's first of all, I think it's like a lot of safety violations there lah. But
yeah,
it's probably
but
not legal.
I've
Cannot
heard of
believe-
stories. I've heard of stories in Singapore where this shit happens, man. Like people were fucking
Like-
inside the KTV.
Like that, lah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to some lah, but they've not been not so hardcore.
Yeah, because you've never been to the hardcore ones. I think the hardcore ones is there's this place called Zara, if I'm not wrong. Someone
I-
mentioned it.
I don't have hardcore enough friends. I'm waiting. Come, somebody bring me. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
If
So
anybody-
so
one of you
places
wants to
places
bring
like this do exist, but you just need to know the right people in order for
Yeah, I
this
guess
kind of shit to happen.
I
guess.
detest KTVs.
Yeah, he does. He does. I think of all of us, I think only I've been, and maybe no. You
I've been to some. I've been to some back in the day,
I've been some.
both in Singapore and in Vietnam.
No, I think I've only been to once in Johor or something. Yeah, just drink until you're drunk. So I don't agree with
Yeah.
locking the door from the inside and no windows.
Yeah.
You can,
So
you can die inside.
I've heard
You'll be able
stories
to
of
get in.
Singapore KTVs where if you know the manager, they allow you to lock the doors and then you can do
Wow.
whatever you want inside.
Yeah.
And in the KTV inside the itself, there's a private toilet. So I mean that you can go wash up after that.
Or for you to hang loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
All right. Okay. So this happening, like KTVs like opening up and like doing this kind of shit. Yeah, it contravenes whatever regulations that have been set in place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one
And,
thing,
and if what we saw was
no,
happening,
I highly doubt that was what was happening.
Apparently, it was a leaked video
Yeah.
that was circulating online.
that's
So
let me just say
But-
that if that was the case, right, that's not.
I'm
the
not surprised,
That's
though.
not the only thing that was spread.
yeah, STDs will be spreading as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but we have to do
And a
some
lot of
proper.
murders.
We have to do some proper research
A
for
lot of murders will be
you
happening.
know
Dude,
to,
one of
get
the-
to the end of this.
One of them were
One of
peeing.
the what?
Was it pee?
I don't know.
Golden,
But one of the
golden
first,
showers.
one of the first few KTVs I went in, the girl just sat beside me. Oh, there's no mama son firstly, so it's a pretty like cheap KTV.
Okay.
But this chick just sat beside me, pulled down her top, revealing her tits, grabbed my hand, pressed it against her tits, and then asked me for $10. I was like, what is happening?
Wait, where was this?
I don't know,
I
man.
think
Some
that's-
small. It's a pretty small KTV lah.
Where? Like which country?
No, Singapore.
Oh shit.
Wow,
But this was like 7 years ago,
Yeah.
6-7 years ago.
that's desperation.
So
Yeah.
like very no, because there's no mama son, so they just hustle, man.
Oh, okay.
The-
It's,
yeah,
it's
you-
a free for all.
yeah, free for
the
all.
Wild
You-
Wild West.
The moment you point at the girl, she comes
Yeah.
and sits on your lap and asks you for money. You know that
Shit.
kind of shit.
Ah, okay.
that's kind
yeah.
of that one's kind of dangerous, right?
Yeah,
that
it
one-
gets annoying lah. You have to tell
Yeah.
her to fuck off, and then she's
Yeah
like,
lor.
"Oh, give me my $10." I gave her $10, and like, you fuck off.
Yeah.
lor.
I don't want you.
So it spoils the mood.
Yeah.
That would like spoil the mood.
You should have said that you have molested me. I'm going to report you
Yeah
to the police.
Or you have forced me to
But
molest
then you might have been harmed
Yeah.
by the end of it.
Yeah.
I might have been stabbed. She might like take out her pepper spray and like pay me my
So
cash.
so the preferable one is the curated one, where you have someone to guide
Yeah,
you
when
through
you have
and
a mama
someone
son.
to keep
Yeah.
them in line. Someone to complain to.
A
Basically.
cop. Literally a cop.
Someone
Yeah.
to
Right?
complain to.
A
But-
mediator. Yeah, okay. So, like, this should happen, right? And people are now saying that, oh, what the fuck? Like, how can this happen and all? Huh?
It's been brewing. Like,
What do you mean, how can this happen? This is what KTV, this is what happens at a
No,
KTV,
yeah, lah.
Yeah.
right?
Shenanigans.
So for people who did not know, this is what happens. So for the government or whichever fucking authority that decided to give them F&B licenses,
Yeah.
how fucking dumb are you?
No lah. I mean,
Right.
this was part of
But-
the plan to like reopen. What?
Yeah, but let's not publish all the not publish, but let's not
Tarnish.
paint all the KTVs in the bad light. I'm
Yeah,
sure
and-
some of them actually adhere to the regulations of like just being an F&B place and not like have illegal shit like that
Do
happening.
you know how many KTVs have been shut down?
Yeah, 29, right?
Oh really?
All.
Oh,
Right.
the last I
Oh.
heard was like 20. I don't know whether it's outlet or what, but
A
lot of people-
KTV without hostesses is not a KTV,
Yeah,
right?
so all of
So
them.
Yeah.
if you have got hostesses under your fucking payroll, and if you don't use them, what are you going to do?
Well, most of them are being deported now.
Put them on WeChat to find men.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
haul
if
them out.
that also has its downsides. Fucking few Indian establishment, the Indian dance clubs
Yeah.
along Circular Road, the managers have been indicted. They have been charged and sent to prison because once the circuit breaker hit, they pivoted to that. So they were whoring out the women who are not meant to be whores. They were not meant to be prostitutes, right? They are
Yeah.
meant to be dancers. Came under entertainment license.
Yeah.
Entertainers. So they were like, yeah, you're not earning any money. Your passports are with us. You still owe us money, so you better.
Find a way.
We will put you out online, and then you pay us back.
private dancers.
So
ah.
once that gig was up,
Yeah.
those managers who were doing it behind the backs of the owners got
Yeah.
fucked.
Right.
So they were charged.
Right.
And they have been sentenced. So this is similar, but I think they have learned from this. They are like, we can't do it outright.
Mm.
We can't just like, oh fuck, you're giving us F&B license. Okay, we work around it. So it's bound to happen.
Mm.
It's bound to happen.
So like I said, it was like a stewing pot lah. It was a ticking time bomb. lah.
yes.
Basically, only in any of these cases, right, one sick person was all enough. Or in some one person to test positive, just not sick, just test positive. With this is what will happen.
Ground Zero is this one girl, right? Who was
No, it's a patron. who-
Actually, you there's no way you can point
Yeah,
to anyone
so the story-
patient zero in this case.
Yeah, so the story
No.
is that one patron, one.
Oh, you
one,
said
one-
ground
one-
zero.
One patron, yeah, one patron passed it on to the Vietnamese hostess,
The new
and then
Pearl Harbor.
she
COVID, the new 9/11.
went on
Yeah.
and on.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
want to
but,
stick that
but
in.
even that, right, I look at it, right, as the government's way of purging
Yeah.
this entire industry out.
Wow.
You know why?
Oh no.
I
oh,
started
wait.
thinking of it after the article that came out in Channel Asia.
Oh what?
That article was like a fucking blueprint to a night out in a KTV.
Right.
Yeah, the Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, that expose, right, was like too much.
Right. And I'm pretty sure that the government already knew what was happening.
Oh,
But right now they're like, this is the perfect time to shine a light on
Perfect
this whole
opportunity, no,
shenanigans that's going on.
to get rid of it on the grounds of COVID.
Right.
Yeah, instead of
COVID.
getting rid of vice.
Yeah.
Because the reason why it existed in the first place because there was an understanding where you can't fully get rid of it outright because there will be resistance, and they didn't want it to go on a. They didn't want it
because it will be like, oh, we are just singing.
Yeah. And also they don't want these kind of establishments
To
to go
become-
underground.
yes,
You know, where
too
you can't
far-
control, where you
yes,
don't
too
know
far
what is
underground,
happening.
Where
Yeah.
not only you don't control, where those people doing it right, the fact that they're already going into it knowing they're gonna break the rules, right? The things they're willing to do after that, right? It's
Yeah, you can't control.
Yeah.
Right?
and it's
Yeah.
gonna give.
And you
worse
see, the whole term, the Great Reset, right, it's such a perfect term. Because now there's going to be a reset for this industry as well.
Mm.
For the entertainment industry as a whole. So for now, you don't have any entertainers, no dancers, no singers. No one is going to come in.
Right.
No visas are going to be given for any of these occupations, right?
Yeah.
Because none of the establishments are open, one,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So whoever who entered this country with that visa,
Mm.
I think this is highly likely that these people are going to be sent back.
They have already started.
They have already started.
Wow, they're sending them back.
Yes, those
Okay.
people who have been caught,
10 already.
Yeah.
10,
Yeah.
more than 10.
more than 20 plus have been
But those people who've been, those who are not tested positive
No,
then.
the hostesses.
the hostesses who were
Because
inside the
once they
establishment.
conduct things where they find that they're here on pass and it's illegal what they're
Yeah,
doing.
if
like-
you're
like-
not Singaporean,
Then too bad lah. Bye
too
bye.
bad lah. Bye bye.
yeah,
Right.
I mean, look at that.
So that means we're gonna-
29 arrests.
We're
No,
gonna
that's
see
why
a
you get
mass
10.
exodus of KTVs in Singapore lah,
Yeah, man.
within the next few months, I guess. Because most of them, if they're gonna send back their hostesses, then they can't operate already. What? They have no.
No, but Vice will always
Exist.
figure out a way to come back.
True.
They're like mushrooms.
Yeah. Or like weeds.
Yeah, they will always grow.
No, and the thing is that they have the money.
Yes.
They have the money from before. It's
Right.
just that, I mean, they will have a way to get the money, or they have money somewhere lah. And even if it ends, they'll have a way to get that money back.
Right.
Because in this case, if you look at it right, if all of it goes down, the demand will slowly grow.
Mm.
It's going to be a demand for it. It's slowly growing and growing and growing. Then, if people get desperate enough, I don't know. Maybe you might see Singaporean hostesses.
Ooh.
Is our studio going to be bombed?
I told you said too
Hopefully
much already. You said too much. Oh,
Yeah.
no lah. National
a
Day.
rehearsal.
National Day.
Fuckers. Fuck.
I forgot that our studio is in the sweet spot.
I just hope one of them lands in the ocean.
Because drones don't sound this loud, right?
No, drones you can't hear it. They're flying. Yeah.
They send in the drones first.
If you see a flash, then you know. Oh shit, we've been targeted.
What? Fire. Accidental fire breaks out,
Yeah.
killing
Mm.
only 3 people.
And
Specifically
actually, I
people.
saw it on Twitter as well. There were a couple of comments. I don't know whether these are bots or are they like really like just normal people or what. One tweet said, "Start shaming people who have not taken the vaccine."
Right.
What
Why?
does that have
Yeah.
to do with the?
Yeah.
Says
no,
that you're
the thing
you're putting other people at risk. You're risking other people's lives.
thing is the
How dumb is this person?
the
If you are so worried, you take the vaccine and you listen to your government, and your government says that there's a certain percentage of efficacy of this vaccine, and there's 69% efficacy against the Delta variant. So if you want to believe them, then you take it and then sit at home lah. Or you take
True.
it and then you go wherever you want.
Yeah.
According to the government itself, the people who are at risk are those unvaccinated, right?
Yeah.
Not the people who have been vaccinated. The vaccinated people are meant to be safe now.
I wonder if you can
Yeah.
be over vaccinated.
Just take all three lah.
Yes, take all
Yeah.
three. Take
Yeah.
all versions. Take Pfizer, Moderna,
uh,
and Sinovac.
No, the fantastic thing.
Oh.
Fantastic thing. Sinovac, now you're not being covered. You won't be covered by the government.
Yeah, yeah.
So
No,
anything happens,
it's
it's
a
on
clear-
you. It's on the clinic.
it's a clear shift.
Yes.
The government is for the mRNA
Vaccines.
vaccines.
What does this stand for?
No, it's because mRNA is the messenger.
Messenger
that's,
RNA.
That's the way they use. That's the way they. So the vaccine is not created on the virus itself or on the virus itself. It is artificially created. The spikes.
No,
Right.
it's
So
not artificially.
No, it's
No,
not the virus.
it's from the spike protein.
It's a replication of it, right? It's
No,
not
no,
the
no,
actual.
no,
It's
no.
not
No, it's from the spike protein. So it's delivery of the spike protein.
spike protein.
So it's meant to enter your body, and the spike is supposed to attach to your cells
But it looks like
and
it's supposed to mimic
introduce the protein, the RNA of the
Mm.
protein into your body, and say that this is a new virus that your body has to fight.
So the Sinovac one is they use the dead virus, the
Attenuated virus,
the
yeah.
deactivated virus.
Right.
So the actual one, which is the old method,
So it's not a live vaccine.
Right.
but it's the
okay.
old method of what other vaccines are based on.
Like
those
like our mumps and measles and
So they take
rubella or whatever.
the deactivated version of deactivate virus to introduce into your blood your system, so they can identify the virus and
Yeah.
fight it.
Yeah.
Fight the live one when it comes in.
No, create antibodies for the
create
virus.
antibodies for it, so they can fight it.
Okay.
That's the old version. So Sinovac is actually based on that, but it's only got an efficacy of 67%.
Then what's Pfizer's efficacy?
95.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
nice.
Allegedly.
Nice.
So
I
using
guess I'll go for Pfizer lah, since they're the best.
but it's a new
I like the name also.
it's a new-
Pfizer is spells with a P.
it's a new method. Like this whole new
Yeah.
the vaccine is based on a new method. The mRNA is a new form, new way of
Yeah.
doing.
I might have jobs coming up that have to fly, so I gotta take the vaccine.
Oh, you can actually fly without a vaccine.
No, I'm pretty sure soon they're gonna announce that you can't fly
just
without the
take all
vaccine.
of them. I told you take
Yeah.
No,
Pfizer,
they are not
take
going to announce
Sinovac.
that.
Really?
That's against the UN Charter.
and take
You can't do that.
and take
Ah.
Moderna. No, they don't have to announce it that way. They just have to do it the same way.
Yeah, but
here.
it doesn't make sense if I fly there for work and then be quarantined for two weeks or 3
Yeah.
weeks or whatever.
No, you
amount.
won't be quarantined for 2
No,
weeks.
no. I'm just saying that
You see, they are not going to open things up
Yeah.
until a fair amount of the population, the populace within our country or
And
any
that
other country,
Yeah.
has the vaccine.
Right.
So so Australia has spent like more than 20 mil, 40 mil on adverts.
Right.
So one of the adverts is just a lady in ICU with a breathing tube up her nose, like for 20 something seconds, and then it just says that, oh, COVID is dangerous. Please get vaccinated.
Right.
Yeah.
Or maybe the breathing tube is dangerous. That's why she's
Exactly.
struggling to breathe.
exactly.
yeah, someone inserted it wrongly.
That's actually the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Or
If you
someone's
put-
like stepping on the breathing tube. That's why she's like, "Hey, fuck, get away."
No, if you put a healthy person on a ventilator, that's what happens.
yeah.
No, they put on there. This is actual footage.
No, that's an
Actually, like,
actor. The
no,
lady
no,
is
as
an
in
actor.
Yeah.
This would be better is that this is actual footage.
No,
It's
like
actually
that-
at the background, the guy.
No, that's an
the-
ad lah. So they're all actors.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a given.
mean, most ads are there's a lot of
Yeah,
false-
I think they are
false-
going to get rid of KTVs. I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think it's a push to.
It's
Firstly, they demonize KTVs. Now it's a very good time to let's ban it.
Yeah,
Let's get rid of it.
Yeah, man.
It's bad for society.
because
not
their
good for-
practices are so shoddy and
It's
like
not good for
fucking.
family values. Like most of the people that go there are,
But I did have fun though
are attached.
when I went there.
I mean,
Many
it's
years ago,
No,
many
the
years
thing is
ago.
that it's okay if you're single. What's the issue? You go there. And
Well, everyone who goes to a KTV claims to be single.
no, the thing is that
No one goes there and
They
say that.
identify as single.
Yeah.
no, but the
They
thing-
remove their wedding rings first.
Yeah, the thing about that right was it was your
You just shift the position of the ring.
your own vice. What? It was your
Yeah,
own
yeah,
vice. But right now, like you all said, what a premise. What a premise to get rid of it, because
Yeah.
it's not based, because back then it was like, if you do that right, there will be this resentment, because you're like, how can you take it away? Like, this is a way for single people to
Mingle.
enjoy
Single
people
and
to
ready to mingle.
mingle and to enjoy the simple pleasures of life lah. Now that you've based it on, oh shit, it's a danger to the entire community.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also like you have these poor women who come from like
My God,
from
strategy,
foreign
huh?
country wanting to
This
make
could
it
be
in
like-
Singapore.
Imagine
know?
like in chess, this was actually that ace that ace
This is
bishop
a,
move.
this is a queen trap. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
the
Oh,
bishop move
checkmate
up.
is coming.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, this
No,
is
this
a checkmate
one will
on.
just make you quit. This one is like
Yeah.
Just resign.
you just shake hands if you're playing a live game.
This is a checkmate on the KTV.
Yeah.
No, now cannot shake hands. So fist bump. Fist bump.
Fist bump.
This
Fist
is a
bump.
checkmate.
No,
on
you
KTV.
extend hand first. That means no already lah.
and you
It was your turn and you extended your hand. Finish.
and you have help. You have help now because there's
Yeah.
no resistance from the wives and the girlfriends.
Yeah.
They are the ones from the side. All the pawns like, yeah,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's also, I feel there's like other nefarious things behind this decision,
Mm.
because the amount of money that these girls make is not set.
And
Because
it's not
w-
taxable.
It's not taxable. Whatever amount the girl makes from the establishment is
don't know.
taxable.
Mm.
But whatever side hustle the girl has,
Yeah, which is the whole thing.
yeah.
So basically, the girls pay the establishment, and the establishment is the one that pays the government.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
But
that's the
whatever
o-
gifts that she receives on the side from her clients,
so-
it's
Her butterfly fee.
yeah.
So it
It's
seems
non-taxable.
To me, it seems to me along the lines of how most other governments. It's on my opinion lah. How other government works. The moment you can't tax something right, it becomes a crime.
Mm.
Yes.
True. Because the government's not earning money.
No, it's
Money
harsh to say.
talks.
It is a vice. Alcohol is a vice. Smoking is a vice. What they're doing is kind of like a vice. It's a
That is definitely a vice.
Yeah. Sex lah, I guess.
no. It's,
Well, yeah, sex, alcohol, and cigarettes.
No,
Yeah.
no. See, so
3 in 1.
it's paid for services. Okay lah.
No,
Sex is
if you want to put it that
prostitution,
way,
yeah.
that's just semantics.
And the last time I went to a KTV, you can actually smoke in there. In this Singapore.
okay. So smoking.
So all three:
alcohol,
alcohol, smoking,
and
sex.
and paid for sex. So sex, sex they pay for. Okay, so those 3 things are vices. Yes, but you can tax alcohol,
Yeah.
you can tax smoking, and you can even tax prostitution, legal one.
Yes, legal prostitution. Yeah.
But this one you cannot tax those girls because they don't have CPF.
Mm.
So their income, they don't have income tax.
Yeah.
So the
No, they got income tax.
they
They got.
have to declare.
No, what declare? The employer has to declare
So
for
the
them.
employer doesn't have to declare the total amount. They
The-
can declare how much they
The
pay
basic,
them.
the basic charge.
Basic
lah.
salary.
Yeah,
the basic salary,
basic
everything
yeah.
else
Because
is
they have
commission.
to bring them in with the pass, what? So
No,
the pass has
the
a
thing is
minimum
that
salary.
That salary, right? They can put whatever they want. They
No,
can-
no, there's
they-
minimum salary, what?
They can put so they can put to the
So
minimum,
entertainment license, you need to bring in like an entertainer, dancer, singer. You need to put
So
minimum
all them are
salary.
singers.
If you put that, then you need to put the minimum salary for the
2,000?
singer, what? 2,000 you already get tax, what? 24,000
So that's-
per year you
so,
get tax already.
So
what?
that's the amount of tax they get lah.
Yeah lah.
But that's not how much they're getting.
Exactly, that's why.
There's a discrepancy there, lah.
So
That's why
when
we
I say
all
when
agree.
I say you can't tax, they can't tax the actual amount. Yes,
Correct, yeah.
they have
that's
to pay their minimum income tax, but you all know what I mean lah. Anything you can't tax fully becomes a crime.
Mm.
Like a certain electronic smoke generating device that you can't tax also.
Yeah.
Technically, you can tax that.
Yeah, but they can't do it now lah. Maybe they haven't figured out a proper way to do it lah.
No, they can just like bring it out and sell it.
Then why don't they do it?
Allegedly, it's not approved by HSA.
Okay lah. I'll take your word for it. I mean, I have no choice.
No, that's the reason
No,
behind
not
it.
your word. I'm saying I have no choice. Like if they say
Oh,
HSA, says
HSA.
it, I mean, what can
Yeah.
I say?
Apparently, e-cigarettes and vapes.
You mean the electronic smoke generating device?
Yeah, no, e-cigarettes.
Electronic smoke generating device.
I don't think it's called that.
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
E-cigarettes
I'm
lah.
trying to
Yeah.
act the fool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
vaping devices.
Ah.
Those are not allowed on the grounds that it's way more harmful than cigarettes.
Okay.
Hard to argue with that lah.
I mean,
cigarettes, there's so many
the thing.
different
That's the thing.
chemicals
When
in
you
there.
say something like that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the cigarette industry pays tax lah.
So the
Yeah lah,
the
yeah,
tobacco
true.
interest. So you see how you can't. Okay, we're not saying. I'm not implying any lying or what. I'm just saying that on the side of who benefits more from it, right? You can clearly see the tobacco industry pays to sell their product here. E-cigarettes don't. So that's already a conflict there. So in my view, it makes sense. It might be harmful, but it also makes sense that your focus would be to find the harm or to find or not fabricate but to find to support findings that
The
it's
tobacco
harmful.
industry just scrambled jets.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
coming for us. They're
Coming
gunning
because
for us.
Yeah.
because the thing about the tobacco industry is they're very honest about how poisonous their product is.
They didn't used to be, but
Yeah.
After there's
But-
this
But you get where I'm coming from, right?
infamous court case, right?
I mean,
Was
but
it the
you
80s or
you get where I'm
something?
coming from, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How
yeah.
hypocritical it
Yeah.
sounds to me that you say tobacco kills, but e-cigarette kills you more.
Mm.
Then just tax it and allow it to be sold. What like I just saying it out, just doesn't it sound that way? You are saying that e-cigarettes are harmful. Cigarettes are harmful. Both of them are harmful. Both of them kill you.
Yeah. There's the whole thing with shisha as well, right? There's this whole
Yeah.
uproar because the
So-
government want to ban shisha,
So the thing
but
is, right,
allows smoking.
Smoking, yeah.
the thing is, right, you always have to. I mean, if anyone wants to come down, you narrow it down to the one thing that defines it. Why is one thing that can kill you allowed, another thing that also kills you not allowed?
That's
Then you
why
bring
we
it-
always go back. There's always an argument of like Singapore being a nanny state,
Mm.
I mean,
where like to use this term, the subjects are always treated as people who don't know things.
Mm.
Like you can't make right decisions for yourself. You need to rely on the government, daddy, to make decisions for you
Yeah.
or for your own welfare.
I'm not saying that we should just allow all the things. You see,
We
the
should.
The one thing that that people might tell me is that if you say this being that irresponsible, we should just allow everything in. No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that this is your own reasoning. You're using that reason. You're saying that we don't allow e-cigarettes in because it's more harmful to you. But
The CT is too crowded on a weekday evening. We should definitely allow all drugs to be consumed in Singapore, especially heroin.
Yeah.
Why?
Or just allow like vehicular. If you drive your car into someone and then that person dies, you should be allowed to do it. If the person is driving too slow on the highway and then you can't overtake him, you can crash into rear end him.
so just take
Or
up.
her.
No, that's
And
different. That's vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah,
That's
that should be
different.
legal.
I'm talking about people overdosing and dying in their bedrooms, where they have no
Well,
access
we're
to
not,
vehicles
we're not,
at all.
we're not saying to allow all those, lah. But I'm saying that your own reasoning to allow.
No, you don't say we. I'm saying that they should.
Yeah. I second that. I think that's a great idea.
It's a great
Yeah,
idea.
it makes Singapore a way more fun country
I
to
only
live in.
support weed.
Get rid of the weak.
Yeah.
Like weed is okay,
Oh, of course.
but the rest maybe just chill lah. Because the rest, I mean, it makes people more irritating already. So
But do
I'm
you,
not for that.
do you think that the Vietnamese women are the victims here? I mean, they are foreigners coming to seek a better life in Singapore,
Of course.
and then they are being made use by this KTV to serve men and pleasure them.
of course.
And then now, because of this whole COVID thing, they we kick them off our land.
I would use another term for them.
What?
And that term is parasites.
oh, this one harsh, but But after the images you showed me, right, of course they are the victims.
I mean,
We
they are
should
the
save
victims.
them.
They're just trying to make people happy. They're trying to save marriages here.
They're
Come
the
on.
e-cigarettes.
You have guys
of
going
the
there,
human world.
coming from a bad marriage, from a bad home, unhappy home.
Wait.
They go there just to blow off some steam
Okay,
and then
that's
get their dicks blown in the
That's where
process.
we divert. It's like
And then they go
I'm
back to their
focusing-
wives, they take a shower and they tell their wives how much they love them.
And I'm saying,
I'm
I'm
focusing
agreeing
on-
with you. These are home wreckers. These
No.
are whores.
no, but you see, I appreciate
These women
Wait,
deserve to be deported.
he assumed. I mean, he's saying like all those.
I'm sure you agree with me,
I'm
Sean.
I'm only on the single man side. It's like for single guys, this is something for us to enjoy.
No, the-
Single
and you
men do
ruined it.
not need these whores.
Why?
No, the
You
KTV,
already have Tinder.
no, the KTV is a sacred place. The moment you open those doors and you take one step in, you're a single man. You leave the past behind,
Your
and you only live in
your
the
ring-
present.
I
Your-
walked in and I walked out.
your ring melts away. Your ring,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you said,
yeah.
it switched fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a metal detector on you. If there's any rings on your finger, it start beeping. Then you have to remove it, and it's like, yeah, you're single now for the next 4 hours.
I think that's what ruined it. If
Yeah.
if it was truly a single man's haven, right, no one would give a damn. Lah.
Single men's haven is Sukhumvit Soy Cowboy. That's
We don't have that
that's
here.
where there are no illusions.
right.
Where whores call themselves whores. They have no illusion. They don't call themselves feminists,
They don't call themselves girlfriends as well.
girlfriends,
Yeah.
whatever.
Just
Or-
here for a good time.
We are not entertainers. We are whores. We are dirty whores.
Yeah.
You want to fuck me?
Here's
Just
my
go
fee.
to my mama son. Tell her this
Yeah.
is the number I want. Bar find me. Bring me out. Bring me straight to a hotel.
Yeah.
Bring me to a short-term room or whatever. Fuck, have your way with me, but just pay me. I need to Western Union transfer this money to my family down in Isan. They need to eat. Have your way with me and send me back.
Fuck me so they
Li-
can eat.
Life is so much more cleaner and easier when you look at it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straightforward, lah.
The
It's
girl
straightforward.
is
Yeah.
doing it for a real reason,
Yeah.
right? Whether it's for poverty, whether she's making a quick buck while she's in university, whatever, there's a reason behind it. If men are going to take it that way, simple, okay, this is a transaction, then it's going to be fine.
And they wear it proudly. My pussy paid for my degree.
Yeah. No one else paid for it. She worked for it.
My pussy did it.
Yeah.
This is a-
It's hard to knock their hustle.
Yes. There was 2 people who graduated today. Me and my pussy.
Yeah.
Because after today, it's a one-man pussy. No more than 3.
No,
At-
it's time
at
that
one
she makes use of the business degree and she markets the pussy better after
Yes.
this.
Yes.
That 3 years of education has to be put to good use.
Correct.
Now,
Say-
no longer she'll be housed in
Yeah.
Sukhumvit Soy Cowboy.
Right.
In Soy 21, no. Or
She
Soy
might run it.
23, no. She's not, yeah, maybe
She
she
might
might
run
run
it.
it, or she'll graduate and she'll go to the
When-
nicer bars.
Yeah. And when applying for it, she's got more than 5 years of experience.
Exactly.
None of that shit
Or
where
she's good.
newly graduated. We need 2 years of experience. I've got 5.
And with her
5 years.
newfound know-how
Mhm.
of technology and English,
And how to work.
she's
What?
going to approach better clientele,
Yeah.
more educated clientele.
Japanese, actually.
The Japanese. The Japanese are weird as fuck. They've got in Bangkok, right? They've got KTVs
Yeah.
which are themed.
A themed, yeah.
Okay, so if you go there on certain nights,
Yeah.
one of the themes is Singapore Airlines girls.
Wow.
SIA.
So
actually
all
has a
of
thing.
the
Kabaya.
hostesses will all be
Kabayas.
in the kabaya.
Wow.
Nice.
They've got fetishes for our
Should-
SIA.
Should we open our own KTV? But when you enter when patrons enter the room, right?
It-
all they see on the TV is just lots of Lobang's
Do you know our
YouTube page.
name? The name of this podcast is just perfect for something like
Yeah, but we will not call it a KTV.
Yeah.
Right.
The name of the business will just be simply called The Experience.
The experience.
The Experience.
Yeah.
The experience.
You can get drunk while listening to our watching our YouTube page.
Yeah, so
Yes.
we put down that The Experience by Lobang.
Yeah.
By Lobang.
Yeah, Lobang. So
I think
LOW.
I think that's we should trademark the idea though.
Or Lebang.
Lobang.
Yeah.
Lobang.
Should we trademark the idea?
There's a
Yeah.
lot of ideas that we should have trademarked, but we left it to go
To-
on already. It could have been stolen. There could be a
Yeah.
warehouse out there with cycles that have dildos for seats.
Actually, before we blurt out more ideas on the podcast, instead of discussing it and trademarking, we should call an end.
Yeah. Don't give our listeners
to this
too many
episode.
ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Too many
but
good
the-
ideas.
but to
Fucking
the-
freeloaders.
But to the massive fallout, to all those whoever listening, to you guys who got exposed to your wives, I mean, you deserve it lah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Too bad.
You deserve it. I mean, I can't really blame you, but
But you have blamed them.
Yeah.
yeah, because you took the risk, and with risk comes
Reward, but in
Reward.
this case, failure.
failure. Ciao.
All right. Ciao.